Welcome to your dog's spay discharge instruction video. All information discussed in this video is going to be sent home with you in written form the day of your pet surgery. Remember, every pet recovers a little bit different from surgery. We're here to help make sure that this is the safest, smoothest recovery possible for you and your pet. Your pet is going home with 2 different medications the day of surgery. The first is a liquid medication for pain and inflammation. You're going to start this medication 24 hours after surgery. It is of the utmost importance that this medication be given with food, as it can be a little bit tough on the tummy. What you're going to do is simply pop the top off your individually dosed syringes, pop it into your pet's mouth, and shoot. If you don't think you're going to be able to give the medication this way, you can certainly add it to a really yummy canned food or a treat. Just make sure that your dog eats the full amount of food so that it's getting its full dose of medication. If any vomiting or diarrhea occurs, please discontinue the medication and give us a call so we can advise further. The second medication that your pet's going home with the day of surgery is called gabapentin. It's a pain medication and it can come in tablet, capsule, or liquid form. This medication is going to start the evening of surgery, and it's going to be given every 12 hours for the prescribed amount of time. This medication can cause some drowsiness, which is actually what we're hoping for during the recovery period. The evening after surgery, you can offer your dog about half of what their normal meal size would be. We don't want them to overindulge and cause any vomiting. It's also quite common for your dog to not be interested in food for 24 to 48 hours after surgery, so don't be concerned if that's the case. Weight gain is quite common after a spay procedure. So after the recovery period, if you notice that your dog's putting on a little bit of weight, it may be time to adjust the amount of food they eat on a daily basis. For the first 24 hours after surgery, your dog's likely going to be pretty disoriented. This can look like excessive vocalization, pacing, panting, or just generally seeming a little distressed. You're going to want to keep a close eye on your dog going up and down stairs or getting up and down off furniture to avoid any injury. For 14 days after surgery, it's of the utmost importance that your dog stays as calm as possible. This means short on-leash walks only. No playing with other housemates, no off-leash play, and no excessive exercise. We'd like you to keep an eye on your dog's incision area. Right on the midline of the stomach, we'll get you to take a look once a day to check for any redness, swelling, discharge, or foul odor. If at any point you take a look at the incision and it just doesn't look right to you, you can snap a picture and send it to our email or give us a call and someone will get back to you as soon as possible. The #1 cause of infection or complications after surgery is if your dog licks at their incision. It only takes 1 lick to introduce harmful bacteria. That's why your dog is being sent home today with a cone, otherwise known as an e-collar or an Elizabethan collar. They should be wearing this at all times when they're not under direct supervision. They can certainly take some breaks as long as you have eyes on them at all times. The other option is PostSurgical Wear. This can be purchased through us, through Amazon, or through your local pet store. We want to make sure that the incision is kept as clean and dry as possible, so no bathing, swimming, or grooming for the next 2 weeks. Your pet sutures are internal and absorbable, so you don't have to worry about them being removed. And we don't require any recheck appointment unless you have some concerns that you'd like to discuss. If you have any questions or concerns, our phone number and email are located on the discharge sheet that's being sent home with you today, as well as contact information for our 24-hour care provider. Now that your pet's been seen by us, as long as no new health issues arrive, you're able to purchase flea and tick medication through us. We're also available for annual wellness exams and vaccine appointments.